All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and today I am back with another video here, and the 2023-24 Philadelphia Flyers schedule has been announced. I love this day. I can't wait for all these games. October 12th is the first game of the season. Flyers will start out in Columbus on the road. And then the home opener is October 17th against Vancouver. So there's a lot of different things here to kind of unwind, some of the key dates, stuff like that. But as I kind of get into it, the Flyers and the NHL regular season schedule was released today. The Flyers will open their 56th season on the road Thursday, October 12th against the Columbus Blue Jackets. The first time since the 18-19 campaign, the Flyers will start the season on the road. They'll play its first game home on the 17th against the Vancouver Canucks. That is the second time in franchise history the Flyers will face the Canucks in the home opener. Last 2000-2001. Which I don't think that's right because we played them in the home opener 2 years ago. Broadcast information will be announced at a later date. So it's obviously 82 games, 41 at home, 41 on the road. The biggest thing that I noticed, not as long home game stretches. Remember a couple years ago, not this past year, but the following year, 21-22, the Flyers had a 7-game homestand. This past year, they had an 8. They have a couple 4. They have 3 4-game homestands. 26 games against the Metro, 4 games, 2 home, 2 on the road against Carolina, Columbus, New Jersey, the Rangers, and Pittsburgh. Thank God they fixed that. And then 3 against the Islanders and Capitals. 1 at home, 2 on the road against the Islanders, and then 2 at home, 1 on the road in Washington. And one of the road games is the Stadium Series, which the Flyers are the road team, on February 17th at 8 o'clock. The Flyers will also play 3 games against each team in the Atlantic Division for a total of 24 games. Boston, 2 home, 1 road. Buffalo, 1 home, 2 road. Detroit, 1 home, 2 road. Florida, 1 home, 2 road. Montreal, 1 home, 2 road. Ottawa, 2 home, 1 road. Tampa Bay, 2 at home, 1 on the road. And Toronto, 2 at home, 1 on the road. And the All-Star game is February 3rd at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. Couple of things. California trip, November 7th, 10th, and 11th. The Flyers will take on San Jose on the 7th, Anaheim on the 10th, and the Kings on the 11th. Vegas, the defending Cup champions. The Flyers will be in Vegas October 24th at 8 p.m. And then November 18th at home at 1 o'clock is when Vegas will be coming here. So we get Vegas done and early and get them out of the way, thank God. 12 back-to-back games this year, a little bit less than usual. There's been around like 15, 16, 17 for the past couple of years now, so they get a little bit less. 3 games in 4 nights is 5 times, once in November, once in December, twice in January, and once in March. They have a home and home series against the Penguins November 2nd and 4th. Last game of the season, April 16th versus the Capitals. Obviously, the Stadium Series, February 17th at 8 p.m. at MetLife Stadium. Only 3 games that week, which is pretty good because the Flyers will be kind of not really all over the place, but a little bit because you're going from, you obviously have the outdoor game, which there's a lot of prep for that. But before the Flyers will play at home on Monday the 12th, they'll be off 2 days and then play again Thursday in Toronto. And then they'll be going to Jersey, pretty much New York. So it's not a far plane ride or anything like that. Again, only 3 games that week. Have a 3-game homestand before that game against Toronto, then the outdoor game, and then 3 days off, and they're back at it that Wednesday, the 21st. So a little bit of a break in between there. 8 afternoon home games, New Year's Eve again, taking on the Calgary Flames. It seems like a pretty good schedule. There's some good games in here. I do like the fact that they brought back the home and home factor, A, against Pittsburgh, and B, the fact that there's just 4 games because I hated only playing them 3 times. So a lot of different things to kind of unpack here. I'm really excited for October 12th. That'll be a good one. Obviously, the home opener, we played them a couple years ago in the home opener, lost that game in a shootout, the epic goal from Giroux, all that stuff. So it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. There's a lot of different fun little, quirky things that come along with the schedule and stuff like that. As for the Western Conference, it'll be a total of 32 games, one home, one on the road, and then popular games is Vegas, like I mentioned, on the 18th, Colorado January 20th, Seattle on February 10th, and Chicago March 30th. And the Flyers will play 6 of its 9 contests in October against Western Conference opponent, all in a 6-game streak, October 17th to 28th. So October is going to be tough because you have a lot of West Coast games and you have a lot of pretty tough opponents. Just looking at the opening month for the Flyers again, Columbus, Ottawa, both on the road, Vancouver, Edmonton, 2 home games, at Dallas on October 21st, at Vegas, Minnesota at home, Anaheim at home, and Carolina. Not an easy month. Going to be tough. Kind of like last year where essentially the entire year we were saying pretty much every game is going to be pretty tough up until this point. It's going to be kind of the same thing. So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts below. Let me know what games you're maybe looking forward to, or maybe you're looking to get some tickets or stuff like that. Yeah, thanks everybody so much for all the support. As always, make sure to check out all the links below in the description. Thanks everybody again for all the support, and I'll talk to you all again soon.